Welcome to today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome here to Fond du Lac, Wisconsin at the Blue Line Ice Arena, where the St. Mary Springs Ledgers will take on the Waunakee Warriors. Justin Schwartzman alongside Caleb Sauer with Jeff Sauer over on the portable. Caleb, excited to be back at the Blue Line.
Yeah, definitely. We're in for a good game here tonight, and I think we have the St. Mary Springs Ledgers coming in at 7-1 on the year, and then they're going to be facing the Waunakee Warriors, who are 7-2 on the year. So it's going to be a pretty good game here tonight, and yeah, we're at the Blue Line. Big rink A. So we're ready for some high school hockey, I'd say.
Battle of the Badger and the Badger Land conferences so far early in this year. Both teams towards the top of their respective conferences so far early this year. We'll hear more out of that a little bit later, but coming onto the ice for warm-ups, JV game finished with a 3-1 win for the Waunakee Warriors. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, Caleb. I mean, this Waunakee team, I'm excited to see them play.
Yeah, they got a good record. They've beaten some good teams, and their two losses on the year haven't been blowouts. So either way, we should expect a tight battle here, I'm thinking.
Easy, Jeff. I heard that. We're going to step aside, run some ads, and we'll come back with the stats for the Waunakee Warriors after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon, the automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches, daily food specials, Fish Fry Friday, open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back here on the pregame show. We're going to talk to you about these Waunakee Warriors. Warriors have actually played a Fond du Lac team once so far this year. They played the Cardinals. They beat them in the first game of the season, 1-0. At looked like some Thanksgiving holiday tournament that the Cardinals were at. They're 7-2 so far this year. They played 9 games, average 4.5 goals per game, give up 1.44 goals against per game, a 25% power play. That's right where you want to be, Caleb. We talk about that all the time. But a 75.9% penalty or 78.9% penalty kill. You're teetering on the edge of where you want to be. I know most of the time you say you want to be above 80%.
Yeah, no, for sure, and they're right around it. We obviously would like to see it a little bit higher, but still special teams has been a decent, I'd say, for them this year.
So they scored 16 goals in the first period, scored 12 in the second, and 12 in the third, and 1 in overtime. They've given up 10 in the first, 1 in the second period, and 2 in the third. So predominantly do not give up goals late in games is exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, they might give them up right away, and they might fall into an early hole, but they're not going to give them up typically later as the numbers back that up.
Jake Olday as the leader in goals with 8. Then Michael Grutzmacher with 7. Then Charlie Cosson with 5. Calvin Banke with 11. Ethan Evans with 9. Michael Grutzmacher with 6. Calvin Banke with 13 points. Michael Grutzmacher with 13 points. Olday with 12 assists. Banke with 11. Evans with 9. Grutzmacher 6. Starting goaltender today will be Theron Schmidl. Schmidl is 3-1 on the year, giving up 7 goals on 77 total shots. He's got a 1.75 and a 9.09. Caleb, we talk about that. That's pretty much where you want to be around high school hockey. I'm guessing Schmidl is not their starting goaltender, but both their goalies kind of have seemed to split games. So we're 4-1 for Groff and 3-1 for Schmidl. So they've pretty much split games so far this season.
Yeah, definitely. They got 2 good goalies. Both have really solid numbers, so interesting here to see, if they do fall behind, maybe they switch them out right away. But either way, they seem to have 2 solid goalies, and Schmidl even putting up good numbers, above 90% again, under 2 goals against, really good.
They've had a pretty good conference record so far. They've lost 1 game in their conference so far to Madison Edgewood, 4-1, who's always puts together a very good hockey program. They beat Beaver Dam 4-1. They beat Baraboo Portage 11-0. On Alaska 5-0. McFarland 6-2 and Middleton 6-2. They're on a 5-game winning streak coming in and coming on the road to the Fond du Lac and taking on a very, very good defending state champions in Division II, but now they're in Division I Ledger hockey team.
Yeah, definitely. They've had a good season, a good start to the season so far, and again they're 2 losses on the year to U School. They lost by only 1 goal, 3-2, and then they also lost to Edgewood 4-1. So those were competitive games that they're in for those losses. They're in those games, and the wins have been, good quality wins as well. So.
All right, we're going to step aside, run some more of our ads, and we'll be back with some stats for the Ledgers and that coach's interview with Kevin Colleen after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself, and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com.
Welcome back here on the pregame show. Caleb, why don't you give us those stats for those St. Mary Springs Ledgers so far this season?
Ledgers coming in here at 7-1, 3-1 again in the Badgerland Conference. First game of the season, they lost to Neenah 7-4. That was up in Appleton. Tough one. They obviously want that one back, I think. And then they beat De Pere 5-0. Beat West Bend 7-0. Beat Oshkosh 14-1 in a Badgerland Conference game. Beat Bayport 8-1 at Bayport. And then they beat Appleton United 17-0 here at home. And then they came out and beat Fox Cities 9-3. And they also just beat Arrowhead 4-3. So they're coming in here, a lot of dominant wins, especially those two that stick out are when they scored 14 and 17 on Oshkosh and Appleton. Coming in with the stat leaders, number 4, Austin Westergaard, 17 goals, 27 assists for a total of 44 points, the team leading 44 points. Gabe Braun, number 3, 22 goals on the year, 17 assists, 39 total points. Ty Wagner, 3 goals, 18 assists, 21 total points. And Tate Baker, 11 goals, 8 assists, 19 total points on the year. Ledger's averaging 8.5 goals per game and have only given up 1.88 goals per game. 36% power play percentage and a 95% PK percentage. So
yeah, they've given up 1 power play goal the entire year, and I believe that was to Neenah.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Some really good special teams numbers. In goal is going to be number 30, Memphis Young, 6-1 on the year. 123 shots on goal, 109 saves, 14 goals allowed, 2 goals against average, and an .886 save percentage. 3 shutouts on the year. Ledger's outscoring their opponents 16-4 in the first period, 31-3 in the second, and 21-8 in the third period. Totally outscoring their opponents 68-15 on the year.
Yeah, I mean, overall, those are fantastic numbers, but you're going to take on a team that doesn't give up a lot of second and third period goals. You want to attack them early, and I mean, for the Ledgers, you don't want to change anything in what you've been doing lately. You lost your first game of the season, and you haven't lost since. You've won 7 in a row. Things are going pretty well. Obviously, it's a non-conference game, but it is a Division I game, not a sectional game, but just an overall Division I game. and you want to assert your dominance in Division One now. You're a new Division One team. You've been in Division Two for the last couple years. You want to try to change some things up.
Yeah, definitely, and they want this win here, especially at home.
Yeah, so we're going to step aside with 1:50 left in the warm-up. We're going to run a couple ads, and then I'll send you on over to that interview with Coach Kevin Colleen on Jeff's live streams after these messages.
WDS Construction is a national general contractor with headquarters in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. But we are so much more. The holiday spirit has taken over the WDS corporate office. Our team has transformed the space into a festive wonderland with themes like Santa's Workshop and Christmas at the Zoo, along with other creative holiday decor throughout. From cheerful decorations to imaginative displays, every corner is filled with seasonal joy. WDS Construction wishes everyone a wonderful holiday season filled with warmth, joy, and plenty of festive fun.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford, and we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, Coach Kevin Colleen. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks.
Looking forward to seeing the Ledgers one more time hit the ice here at home. But let's talk a little bit before we talk about this upcoming game. Talk a little bit about the last time that you were on the ice and how things are going with the team.
Yeah, Arrowhead was our first, tougher matchup after the kind of the stretch we had there. First two periods, we jumped out 2-0. They came back, made it 2-2. Actually, went up 3-2. Was it 3-3 going into the third? No, we're up 4-3 going into the third. But first two periods, the effort was there. We were playing well, but you could see the adjustment of not playing the defense that level we want to play at, kind of getting away. We were adjusting to not getting away with the things we were getting away with the games before. And then third period, I was really happy with our kind of lockdown defense, where I think we only gave up 5 or 6 shots, and we played the right way. Neither team scored, and we came out with the 4-3 win. Arrowhead had just played Brookfield the night before, lost in an overtime shootout, and they're a really good physical, good team to play. So that was a good win for us.
Yeah, Arrowhead is one of those, and they're one of the top programs, obviously, in Division I. So that has to give you some good confidence leading here into today's game. Talk a little bit about, I know you're a defensive guy, but talk about your offense and where they're at currently.
Yeah, power play, I don't believe we scored any goals the last game, but we had some good looks. And we should have had a few more than we had, but that's the way it goes. Pipes don't count, and you got to be able to put the puck home. But, getting 4 goals against Arrowhead, who played us physical and tough. That's not a bad thing. We know we have goal scorers. When we control the puck and we make the easy pass versus the tough pass, and we move the puck well, we know we can score goals. So I'm not really ever too worried about our offense. It's more what are we doing on the other end to win hockey games.
You're taking on another tough team here today, coming out of the Badger Conference in the Waunakee Warriors. Let's talk a little bit about what you know about Waunakee and how things are planning to shake out for today.
Yeah, well, that's another program that's been getting bigger and better over the years. I know they've got a good coach over there with Coach Drake. And, I watched the game on Live Barn, which we talked about doesn't always show everything, but you still get to see what they do. The first period, they were a little undisciplined, I would say. They were down 2-0 to Middleton, who's a pretty good team themselves. And you could see them kind of focus in the second two periods. They ended up winning 5-2. I can see they got a couple of kids that can definitely skate and work really hard out there, and they're not going to get beat by being stupid, making bad plays.
You've had an extended amount of time off, and we know that competition definitely leads to a better hockey when you're playing here. So how did you prepare your team for tonight's contest when you've had this extended amount of time off?
Yeah, well, the first couple of days, right, it was a little bit more skating, getting their legs going, moving, blood flowing. And then the rest of the week was kind of working on the structure and things that we need to fix. I think we had film on Wednesday morning maybe. And, I was able to show them all the things that we need to clean up. And then we kind of tailor the practice to making sure that those things are taken care of first before we worry about scoring goals. So that's kind of how I approach it.
Let's talk a little bit about special teams here. Again, I'm looking at your percentages here. Penalty kill at 95%. That is absolutely incredible. And power play is at 36%. So just talk a little bit about how you are working that into your system.
Yeah. I have basically the same penalty killing units from last year when we were top in the state. Armani coming off his injury, he's still not up to 100, the same player he was, but he still knows what he's doing out there. Ty Wagner and Preston Flood are great defenders. Isaac Sabo's the only one who's not out there that would have been. Those guys know what they're doing. They know what to expect. They've seen it and done it for 2, 3, almost 4 years now. So they're doing what's expected of them. And until teams adjust to what we do, I would expect us to have the same success.
Coach, I want to thank you for joining me here on the pregame show. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm hoping to get a little win here, though, before Christmas, and then get ready for next week.
Sounds great. This has been the head coach here for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, Coach Kevin Colleen, here on Jeff's Livestream pregame show. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's Livestream.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
This is Jonathan Leonard, serving the area communities and supporting the local teams. Good luck this season.
God bless.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346 Tire.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we are with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Welcome back here on the pregame show on Jeff's live streams. About 1:50 to go here, just about ready for puck drop, and give you the starting lineups before obviously they'll run the national anthem. Looks like we got a group of Springs High School girls that are going to sing the national anthem today, Caleb.
Yeah, no, that's good. Good to see everyone getting involved with the school. Kind of get a way to give back, and you know, it's a good experience too. You're doing it in front of a live audience as well as on some live streams as well. Are going to catch it, so that's cool. It's gonna be a good memory.
You can hear maybe a little bit in the background. You hear the best PA announcer in the building is Tim Mathwig going around giving your WIA announcements. I got another announcement for you. I want to thank WIT Services and head coach of St. Mary Springs, Kevin Colleen. He hopped on sponsorship a little while ago. He doesn't have any more room for his use of his services around the winter time, but he just wanted to help out and show appreciation to our live streaming services. So thank you, Kevin and WIT Services. Also, just about Christmas time here. Merry Christmas to everybody. But if you want a last-minute gift, another great idea, contact Sherry over at Hookstra's Market. They got gift certificates available still. You can go on over there, pick up a last-minute gift. I know everybody's always looking for a good last minute to give to somebody. I know, Caleb, maybe even you are.
Yeah. Cool. That's a great place to be, for sure, especially around Christmas time.
Yeah, so they got about 15 seconds left here. And obviously, guys are going referees are coming on the ice right now. Got an NCHA crew out here today, Caleb. I know this crew pretty well.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure who it is.
They come out, do a couple NCHA games, at least the guy on the left does. The left referee. Springs looks like they got all their coaches out in force today. They didn't have this many when I was doing the Arrowhead game.
Oh, yeah.
They got everybody out there today.
Yeah, bring them out and coach them up.
Yeah, it should be a good game. I mean, again, we
cameras.
Talked about it before. We had a good shot from Jeff down there. We got the Ledgers coming out right now. But we talked about it. In Springs' first year of Division I, obviously they had already played a heavily Division I schedule in years past. But now they're taking on a Waunakee team who's in that Madison section, which is a pretty good section, Caleb.
Yeah, it is, and obviously it's a big school, and they traditionally had a pretty decent program. Obviously right now they're led by Chase Drake, former Badger player, so he's got that program, and he's going to do exactly what he wants to make them competitive.
Former Badger from Mosinee as well. So he's a full-time Wisconsin high school product right there. Oh, you got Jeff out there, the ice cam. Jeff on the ice cam once again. Everybody watch out.
Yeah.
No sign of the Warriors yet. But like I said, this is a big-time Division I matchup. This is what you want on a Saturday afternoon, late Saturday afternoon, Saturday night in high school hockey in Wisconsin.
Yeah, a lot of other teams are already on break, but these two teams are out here battling, and they're gonna try to show. This is kind of a statement game, really, for Springs, playing a Division I team again, and this is one that you want to put the whole state on notice by going out there and competing in this contest here tonight.
Well, and Kevin, he talked about it in the interview. They want to make sure that they're still tuned and primed and ready to go. They got a big tournament coming up next weekend, which we didn't have a chance to talk about, Caleb.
Yeah, so that's the tournament up in Ashwaubenon. They got to play Wausau West on Friday. They got to play Chippewa Falls on Saturday, and then Madison Edgewood on Sunday. Those are three tough teams, and it's 3 games in 3 days, which it's a lot for high school hockey.
Those are 3 teams that could end up being in Madison later in this year, and in March is when we're talking about in 2025. But right, that's exactly what you want to play against.
Yeah.
We're going to give you the starting lineup here for the Waunakee Warriors. At forward, number 4, Michael Grutzmacher. At forward, number 5, Jake Olde. At forward, number 11, Reese Hermanson. At D, number 17, Calvin Benke. At D, number 18, Ethan Evans. And in goal, number 34, Theron Schmidl. As we talked about, they're pretty well-rounded, Caleb, in terms of points across the board of this Waunakee team.
Yeah, overall, they're a well-rounded team, and they got solid goaltending as well. So they're overall just, like you said, a really well-balanced team. There's no one player that you need to shut down.
And now for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Again, Tim Mathwig, and one of the best in the business, in my opinion. Everybody in the building knows when he's talking on the headset, he's loud, and it's pretty good. Now for the Ledgers, starting at forward will be number 3. Your usual starting lineup for the Ledgers. Number 3, Gabe Braun. Number 4, Austin Westergaard. And number 23, Tate Baker. And then on D will be number 18, Preston Flood. And number 19, Ty Wagner. And then in between the pipes, Memphis Young. Memphis Young's got a 2 GAA this year, but he's got an 888 around save percentage, Caleb. That's a little low.
Yeah, he hasn't seen many shots. That plays a part of it. And some of those games that are blowouts, and then you give one up, and if you only see 6-7 shots a game, that's going to put a damper on your stats a little bit for sure.
So they're finishing up the starting lineups here, and then they're going to have the national anthem. So we're going to step aside. We're going to start running some ads right after Jeff gets a shot of Memphis Young coming out right here, as we just talked about him. Ledgers coached, obviously, by Kevin Colleen. Got Tim Pickard over there, along with former coach of mine, Doc Kemp. And now we're going to send it over to some ads, and we'll be back after these messages with Puck Drop on Jess Live Streams.
Operations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
After surviving breast cancer, I felt this calling to help other women heal. I thought, why not build a respite house? I wasn't sure it was going to work financially speaking for my family, but with the guidance of Thrivent, I really felt like we were going to figure it out. Taking the leap to start my nonprofit has been the most rewarding thing I've done in my life.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities.
God bless.
Hello, this is Jeff South.
Welcome back here. We're about ready for puck drop. Good shot from Jeff there. He's on the ice right now, taking a shot of that Waunakee Warriors huddle over there. Switch over to the net cam. You can see the Springs cam. Someone laying on top of the net. Always love to see that to start.
Cool.
Gil, we're just about ready for puck drop.
Yeah, definitely. We're looking forward to a good game here tonight, and puck drop will be shortly. Again, we read the starting lines. You can read them again quickly.
Yeah, number 4, Michael Grutzmacher, Jake Olday, and Reese Hermanson on forward. Calvin Benke, and Ethan Evans on D for the Waunakee Warriors. Braun, Westergaard, Baker, Flood, and Wagner, the starting 5 with Theron Schmidl and Memphis Young in net. Baker to take the draw against Reese Hermanson to start. And draws one back. Benke chips it all the way up. And we're going to have an ice to start. Nope, they're going to say no ice. Hermanson will try to beat Wagner to it. He can't. Westergaard will pick it up in the right corner. He'll rim it all the way around. Wagner has it. Cross ice pass to Baker. Baker dumps it in, and they'll chase off the backboards. Picked up on that backboard right there by Ethan Evans. Stolen away by Tate Baker. Benke chips it into the corner to himself. He'll chip it out. Braun keeps. Drops it back. Stolen away by Calvin Benke. Goes cross ice to Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher fires a long-range shot that was tipped and goes wide. Westergaard has it. Drops it back to Preston Flood. Flood to Wagner. Back to Flood. Quick line change for the Waunakee Warriors to start. Chipped up to Braun, stolen away in the middle of the ice by Max Recker, and he's hammered by Westergaard as he gets it back in. Westergaard picks it up, he chips it into the neutral zone. Armani Fisher dumps it in. Good defensive step right there for number 10, Adrian Millen. Rimmed all the way around. Khalil Rebeck dumps it back in. Stelmacher will go after it. Picked up by Sullivan Skadden, ripped around. Millen has it, chipped out. In the middle of the ice to Catrano. He can't get through a man. Armani Fisher comes the other way, chips in the middle. It's stolen. He'll take it back, and he'll dump it back in deep. He'll knock down a man, and Fisher's going to go to the box early here. Look like interference is going to be the call most likely.
Memphis Young was heading off the ice.
Yeah, it was the wrong way, but a cross-check on Armani Fisher early, just a minute and 40 seconds into the game.
Springs kind of lucky there. Like I said, Memphis Young was heading off the ice, so it would have been an empty net, and Waunakee could have put it in.
So 1:40 into the game, the Waunakee Warriors, we're going to see this 25% power play to start. Armani Fisher is going to go off for cross-checking. Draws one cleanly back to Benke by Grutzmacher. He gives it over, he gets it back. Westergaard couldn't get it out. Grutzmacher picks it up, guarded by Preston Flood. Got that first line out there for the Waunakee Warriors. Calvin Benke has it on the point, and battle in front ensues. Going to have a in-the-crease violation. Puck, don't see that very often. Face-off will come outside.
Yeah, you don't see it often, and it's tough for the officials to spot as well, so they made the call. It's going to be outside the zone.
Draws one cleanly back to Calvin Benke by Grutzmacher. Give it over to Ethan Evans. Evans brings it in and drops it. Benke has it in the middle of the ice. Down to Olday. Back to Benke. Benke looking for a lane to shoot. Blocked in front by Tate Baker. Stelmacher can't get it out. Benke keeps. Cross ice pass. Evans couldn't hold it. He's still got it. Evans back to Benke. Gives it to Olday. Olday fires a shot into the glove of Memphis Young. First shot of the game for either team.
Yeah, that was a good save there. Young able to eat that one up, and it's a good one to get started for him for sure. Seeing the puck early is definitely going to help him out here today.
One back to Benke, cross ice pass to Evans. Back to Benke. Fires a shot, tipped wide. Behind the net, couldn't hold on to it. Braun rims it all the way down. Good defensive play from Gabe Braun. Getting a snow shower right there from Westergaard was Schmidl, and he'll play it. Evans spins away from a man. It's a quick pass up ice. Got an odd man rush if they hurry. Olday slows things down on the power play with 35 to go. Into the middle of the ice, stolen away by Austin Westergaard. Westergaard comes up the right wing, chips a pass to Braun, too far. 13:45 to go, 25 seconds on the power play. Ledger's electing to try to kill this off. Braun has it. He'll bring it behind the net, pass to Westergaard, cross ice, shot in the goal. Austin Westergaard makes it a 1-0 lead for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers on a good pass from Gabe Braun out of the corner at the 13:36 mark.
Really nice job there to just kind of slow up and find Westergaard in the slot. Braun did a nice little curl there in the corner, and then threw it up top to Westergaard.
So 3:24 into the game. The Ledgers now officially lead by 1 on a shorthanded goal from Austin Westergaard.
There's that Ledgers power play or penalty kill that we were talking about.
Yeah, last year they actually scored more goals than they gave up on the power play.
Yeah, that's impressive. It's not easy to do either.
Second unit rims it all the way down. This is going to end up being a nice. Nope, they're going to wave it off. Heath Braun rims it back around Khalil Rebeck. Fisher tries to get it out of the box. He will. Loses it in the middle of the ice. Taken away by Sullivan Skadden. Chip pass off the boards. This is too far. It's going to be an ice with 13:05 to go.
Come all the way down. Both teams going to get the change in.
Good shot of Jeff right there. He's got Memphis Young checking things out in the corner over there. Face off to the right of Schmidl. He's only seen one shot.
Yeah, not much action.
Braun walks in. He'll fire it wide. Picked up by Masalem, and it's chipped out. Loose puck in neutral ice. Benekit gets it. Benekit has it behind the net. Stolen away by Baker. He'll rim it all the way around. Good pickup right there by Musalem. And Benke will dump it back in deep. Preston Flood has it. Flood will bring it out with a board pass to Gabe Braun. Braun brings it in on the left wing, cuts to the middle of the ice. Block shot right there by Calvin Banky. Dump back in deep. Picked up and rimmed around by Evans to Banky. In the middle of the ice, couldn't get a hold of it. Westergaard rims it back in. It's off a man. Endress goes cross ice. Wagner's got it. Tig looking for a man, gets it to Gabe Braun. Braun has it poked off his stick by Ethan Evans. Evans bumped by Braun, he'll get it back. Cross ice pass, stolen away by Kreutzmacher. He'll chip it into the neutral zone. He'll bring it up. Cuts it around a man, stolen away by Gabe Braun. Chipped up to Armani Fisher. Fisher walks in on the left wing, pass in the middle of the ice to Rebeck. Couldn't find him. Chipped up. Stelmacher can't hold. Bringing it the other way, a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Drops to Kreutzmacher. Couldn't find his man, Jake Olday. Into the corner it goes. Hermanson couldn't win the race. Flood goes cross ice. To Khalil Rebeck. He'll dump it in off the hands of Schmidl. Drops it down low. Fisher or Stelmacher couldn't get a hold of it. Chip it out. This could end up being an icing if it keeps rolling. But getting there first is number 8. Good hustle from Catrano. Jackson Sabo goes up the boards. Gets it back from Armani Fisher. Goes cross ice to Will Stelmacher. Stelmacher to Westergaard. Westergaard on a 1-on-2. Rips a shot. 5-hole. Stopped by Schmidl. Looking for a man in the middle of the ice. Block pass right there from Noah Nadler. Nadler will chip it out. Sabo will go to Westergaard. He'll bring it into the right wing. Make a move around the defenseman, but good stick by Skadden. Cross ice pass picked off the boards by Gabe Braun. It'll come into the neutral zone. Braun will bring it back in with speed. He'll cut through into the middle of the ice. Shot off the pad. Good save from Theron Schmidl. Westergaard has it, drops it in the middle of the ice. Couldn't find Tate Baker. He'll pick it back up behind the net. Baker looking for a man. Westergaard off the shoulder of Schmidl. He's settling in pretty well here. He's seen a lot of shots. Westergaard has it. He cuts in the middle of the ice. Looks for a pass. Couldn't find his man, Armani Fisher. Stelmacher will pick it up. Stolen away right there from Millen. By Millen, he'll fire it all the way down. It'll be an ice.
Yeah, like you talked about here. Spring started off slow, not getting many shots, and then Schmidl had the first one he saw, he let in, and now all of a sudden it seems like he's been getting in kind of a little bit of a groove now that he's seen a couple more shots, and he's really got to get comfortable out there.
Benekitt will take the draw. He'll take it against Will Stelmacher. He will win it. Win it back to Ethan Evans, the captain. Evans gets hounded right there from Fisher. Calvin Banky will get it. Banky, board pass. Reese Hermanson can't get it to his man. Preston Flood will get there. Tipped in by Armani Fisher. He'll try to beat Banky to it. Probably not going to beat that guy with that long range. And it's going to be another penalty on Armani Fisher. This one's going to be a cross check once again on Armani Fisher.
That one could have been dangerous. He cross-checked him from behind into the boards.
Good shot from Jeff right there into the Springs bench.
Only going to be a 2-minute error.
7:18 in another power play. This one going to be another cross check on Armani Fisher. 9:42 to go in the period and back to the power play. Westergaard arguing it, but there's not much to argue there for a penalty. I mean, you could have called a board, you could have called a cross check. It doesn't matter.
It was a dangerous play, no
from
matter
behind.
What. Yeah, and really the Waunakee player lucky not to get hurt there, and he was able to stay on his feet.
Draws one a little bit too clean right there by number 7 Noah Nadler. It wins all the way down. Schmidl rims it all the way around. Samuelson, he'll dump it back in deep. Picked up by Catrano. Catrano chips into the middle of the ice, stolen away. Tate Baker fires a shot, low glove, and scores again. Another shorthanded goal off a turnover forced by Westergaard, and it's 2-0 Ledgers.
Great shot there by Baker. I mean, he just beat Schmidl low glove and had it right in the slot, low slot area, and just a prime scoring chance, and Ledger's able to capitalize. Which
so that should be unassisted right there. So 7:37 in, an unassisted shorthanded goal.
Second goal on the penalty kill for Ledgers. Their first one, they were successful killing it off, and this one has about a minute and a half left.
Evans can't get it out. It's chipped back in. Stelmacher chipped it off the leg of Evans.
So able to, I guess, get it out of play. Not out of the zone, but out of play, yeah.
9:04 to go.
Yeah, been an interesting first period so far. Started off slow, but then ever since it's been all the Ledgers.
Yeah, it's been all Ledgers, 100%. And minus the penalties for the Ledgers, it's been a very good start. And I mean, even the penalties, I mean, they haven't given up a ton of shots either from this, on this Waunakee power play.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe one or two, not many at all.
Draws one cleanly back. Banky will take it, he'll walk the line. He'll get a shot pass, tipped wide.
Good tip attempt there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Evans to Banky. Give it down. Walking in, firing a shot short side. I think that hit the bar.
It did, yeah, I heard it.
That shot from number 5, Jake Olday, there's a reason that he's top of the team in goals. That was a great little toe drag shot deception, but just couldn't find a home for it. Ledgers ended up getting it out off the glass. Westergaard finds Braun in the middle of the ice. Braun walking in, fires a shot, low glove, off the top of the glove of Schmidl.
Really nice save there by Schmidl. Otherwise, the Ledgers would have had another shorthanded goal.
Bringing it up, Reese Hermanson. Hermanson, he'll cut through the middle of the ice. And a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Kind of a bad change from Braun, but it works out. Westergaard will chip it up to Baker. Tate Baker, who just scored an unassisted shorthanded goal, fires a shot way wide. Ty Wagner will get it. 15 seconds to go, and it looks to be another Ledgers kill. Middle of the ice pass to Westergaard. He'll cut around the left wing. Tries to get around Skadden, he can't. In the middle of the ice, finds his man, Ty Wagner, on the backhand off a skate. Dump back into Tate Baker. Pass in front, Wagner, blocker save right there from Schmidl. Westergaard finds Flood. Flood with a one-timer, tipped off a defenseman into the stomach of Schmidl.
Schmidl's just getting caught scrambling around out there. He's doing all he can to try to keep his team in it, but the Ledgers are really getting good scoring chances here, especially as of late.
You're starting to feel for Schmidl. He's seen a lot of shots early.
A lot of shots and a lot of really prime scoring opportunities here from the St. Mary Springs team.
BJ Bolka on the ice for the Ledgers, trying to win that draw. Looks like we got a fourth line out for the Ledgers of Bolka, Archer Weber, and Porter Gala, with Heath Braun and Jackson Sabel on D. Braun keeps right there, and then rim back around. Calvin Benke will pick it up. He'll pass it off the board to his partner, Evans. Ethan Evans, he's had the puck a lot for this Waunakee team. Chips it all the way out. Braun will pick it up. Off the boards. Weber tries to get it out. Evans will get it. He'll chip in the middle, but it's offsides. Can't get it out as Bolka. Drops it back to his man, Jackson Sabel. Fisher will pick it back up. Chip back. Rebeck chips it up to Stelmacher. And a 1-on-2. He can't get around Calvin Benke. That's a big guy to try to make an inside-out move on. And line change right there for the Waunakee Warriors. Catrano went for a change and didn't find anybody. Preston Flood will bring it up. Cut through the middle of the ice. Drops it to Will Stelmacher. He can't get a hold of it. Adrian Millen will pick it up. Rebeck will get to it first. Skadden hounding him. Cross-ice pass to Flood from Fisher. Just couldn't get a hold of it. Gabe Braun will pick it up in the neutral zone off a change. 6:05 to go in the period. And couldn't get the reach of Khalil Rebeck. 6 minutes to go. Ledgers lead 2-0.
Yeah, could have sprung Rebeck there. Rebeck just not able to handle that one or even get a stick on it.
Good shot from Jeff right there.
Yeah.
Of the man who's seen a lot of shots early, Theron Schmidl.
He has. I'll be interested to see what the total shots he's faced are this period. I would think double digits.
Oh, for sure. Draws one back to Calvin Benke. He'll dump it in deep. Trying to get there is Olday. He can't Westergaard dumps it back to Flood, back to Westergaard. Has it on the left wing, drops it back down to Preston Flood. Flood in the middle of the ice to Braun. Braun rears it up, brings it down the left wing, cuts in the middle of the ice, runs over a man, and he gets hit hard in the middle of the ice by Hermanson. Westergaard chips. He throws a hit. Knocks his man down. Flood has it in the neutral zone, goes to Ty Wagner, cross ice. Wagner spins out of it, dumps it back in deep. Good play from Wagner. Gets all the way around to Westergaard. Picked up in the middle of the ice by Hermanson. Braun will get to it again. Loose puck, can't find it. Trying to chip it out right there, number 9. That's Benekit. He gets it out. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Westergaard fires a shot, blocked in front by Calvin Benke.
That one's got to hurt.
Loose puck picked up by Sabel. Max Recker giving him hounding. Westergaard in the middle. Good chip pass to Armani Fisher on a 1-on-2 left wing. Fisher fires a shot off the post. Off the post from Armani Fisher. Chipped off the glass, gets out. Catrano trying to get to it. Braun will chip it into the neutral ice. Heath Braun, cross ice pass from Armani Fisher, couldn't find Sabel. Khalil Rebeck trying to get it out. Dumped back in by Fisher. 4:25 to go in the period. Hard pass from Evans off the glass. He'll get it out. Sabel has it. Cross ice pass to Stelmacher. He gets stepped up on. Good step from Eli Endress. Endress will give chase on Jackson Sabel. A pass to Armani Fisher on the left wing. He goes cross ice to Stelmacher. Stelmacher on the right wing. Fires a shot off the blocker of Schmidl. Good rebound control to dump that in the corner with Khalil Rebeck coming in. Endress finds his man. In the middle of the ice goes to Barclaw. He'll dump it back. Can't get to it. Baker to Westergaard. Westergaard in a 1-on-1 against Calvin Benke. Good stick from Benke. Pokes it away. Skadden chips it up to his man. Can't get it out. Kept in by Preston Flood. Braun will beat Skadden to it. He'll go up to Tate Baker. Baker cuts in the middle of the ice. He's knocked down. And Calvin Benke will get to it. Benke looks for his man. It's dumped back in deep by Musalam. Preston Flood will get to it. Flood turns back, looks for Braun. Gets it cross ice to Ty Wagner. Wagner back to Flood. Up to Braun. Gabe Braun has it. Spins around a man, can't get all the way through. Cross ice pass to Westergaard, goes off his leg and into the corner. 3 minutes to go in the period. Armani Fisher out there. Trying to battle with his man. Dump back in deep. Chipped all the way around. It's picked up by Adrian Millen. Millen throws in the middle of the ice. Couldn't find a man. It's going to be an ice. 2:45 to go in the period.
Pretty all the way down, yeah.
Pretty sloppy from the Waunakee Warriors so far.
It really is. A lot of turnovers, especially in their own zone, and their only chances really that when they get the puck is just dumping it in or dumping it down to try to get the icing. They just haven't been able to get set up, especially at full strength.
Seeing the BJ Boca line back once again. Draws one right there by Nadler in the middle of the ice. Dumped all the way down. Catrano's not going to get to it. It's going to be an ice again.
Another icing there. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the first period. Ledgers have dominated up 2-0. Might be able to get the portable camera shot of the faceoff.
I had it before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
Nadler to take the draw this time against Armani Fisher. They change up lines. Stelmacher and Rebeck out with him. Wins it back to Stelmacher. Sabel will chip it in. Couldn't get it through Nadler, but he'll get it back. Chipped up, kept in by Rebeck. Sabel will keep. Jackson Sabel walks the line. And he's hit hard right there by number 20, Sullivan Skadden.
Nice hit.
Stolen away, Jackson Sabel walks in, fires one high and wide. I think that was blocked in front.
Yeah, I think it was blocked too, so that's going to hit off the Waunakee player and be a face-off in the zone. Got another one here with less than 3 minutes to go in the first period. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, who your favorite player is here. Put some stuff in the YouTube chat.
Nadler to take the draw against Gabe Braun this time. He'll try to walk his man, but Noah Nadler, with a very good sense of what was going on, used his skate and knocked it down. 2:05 to go in the period. Ty Wagner has it, drops it back to Preston Flood on the reverse. Gives it to Westergaard. Taken away in the middle of the ice by Reese Hermanson. Chipped back out by Calvin Benke. Flood to get to it. 1:50 to go in the period. Back to Wagner. Wagner will bring it up the left wing. Chip in the middle of the ice to Tate Baker. He'll pick it up off the skate of the defender. He'll walk in on the backhand, throw a blind pass in the middle of the ice, and he finds Braun, but it was tipped into the stomach of Schmidl.
If that one's not tipped, I think Braun would have had a goal there. It would have been a clean release. High slot, I mean, just a prime scoring chance.
Good save from Schmidl nonetheless. Even if it is redirected, it's hard to see where that's going to go.
For sure, and that might make it even tougher when it's redirected like that.
Chipped all the way out. Going to end up being an icing once again.
Just high off the glass and sending it all the way down. Trying to get the puck out.
With 1:30 to go.
Another face-off in the Waunakee zone. Feels like we've had about 5 or 6 here in the last minute.
And they've all been because of icings, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hermanson to take the draw against Stelmacher. And battle for it ensues in a loose puck, and Jackson Sabo will get to it. Off the stick of the defender and goes wide. Went off of Ethan Evans there. Chipped up by Benekit, and it's offsides. Good keep from Sobel, just couldn't hold the line.
Yeah, just barely, matter of inches there, puck length maybe.
1:29 to go in the period. Hermanson will take the draw. It's won back by Stelmacher and dumped in deep by Heath Braun. Millen chips it up to his man. Chipped all the way back to Calvin Benke. Benke goes around, can't find it. Braun will get to it. Big hit in open ice right there by number 11, Reese Hermanson. He laid out Khalil Rebeck.
That was a monster hit.
Loose in front of Memphis Young, he couldn't find it. 59 seconds to go in the period. Fisher will take it, he'll chip it out. Hits the player on the bench, and it's gonna draw a whistle. The faceoff should be coming all the way inside.
Yeah, that was a monster hit there on Rebeck.
Don't see a lot of those in high school hockey.
No, not at all. Stick with us in the intermission. We're going to try to see if we can catch Coach Colleen just briefly and see what his thoughts are on the first period.
Draws one back by Tag Wagner, or to Tag Wagner. Braun will take it. He's looking for a man. Running 4 forwards here and 1 defenseman late in the period. Gabe Braun has it. Finds Wagner at the top. Wagner walks the line, looking for a man. All the way down to Armani Fisher. In the middle of the ice, Gabe Braun to Westergaard. Westergaard fires a shot, low and wide. 25 seconds to go in the period. Cycle down to Tate Baker. Up to Wagner in the top of the zone. Wagner down to Westergaard with 19. Back to Wagner. Back to Westergaard. He'll walk the line. Pass to Gabe Braun. All the way cross ice. Westergaard fires a shot high and wide. 6 seconds to go. Down to Baker. He's trying to get it in the middle of the ice. Armani Fisher fans on it. Chipped out, and that'll do it for the period. The Ledgers lead 2-0 after a 1.
Yeah, like you said, 2-0 after 1 here. We'll catch Springs coming off the ice and then hopefully be able to quickly get Coach Colleen listen for saves.
I heard 11 and 2.
Yep.
So that makes shots 11 to 13 and 13 to 2. 13 to 2 for the period. That's We're going to send it to a commercial. We'll be back after these messages with Coach Colleen down there with Jeff on Jeff's live streams.
We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Joining me down here by the ice is the head coach for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, Coach Kevin Colleen. Coach, talk to us a little bit about that first period. Short-handed goal to get things started out, but I want to know where you're thinking about with your defense so far.
Yeah, I think that was our best period of hockey all year so far. We came out flying, we buzzed them, we pressured the puck. We didn't try to do too much, maybe once or twice, but nothing that hurt us. Obviously, we've talked about before, we keep pressuring on Austin Westergaard makes a great pressure play, and what happens, the puck pops out for our guy in the middle, so.
Couldn't have asked anything more from your defense, I don't think, either here with only giving up the 2 shots. Your goal has always been 5, so just talk about a little bit more about your pressure here on the offensive side to keep the puck down there.
Yeah, I mean, you see when we pressure the puck, they kind of just throw it away, and then we keep it down there. They got to dump it. We get back fast, move the puck. If you pressure the puck, that 10-shot goal mark can happen.
Congratulations on that period, Coach. We'll talk to you at the second intermission. It's head coach Kevin Colleen joining us here on the intermission. We'll kick it back up to Justin and Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb, I mean, I don't really know exactly what to say. I mean, for Waunakee, that is not the start you wanted on the road. If you want to come into a hostile environment against a top team in Wisconsin high school hockey, I mean, you got to come in and you got to punch them in the mouth early, and they did not do that.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, Waunakee, they started off the period. I thought it was going to be a back-and-forth battle for that first little bit there, and then all of a sudden it was all Springs, really. And even that the first penalty kill that they had was amazing, and they scored that goal, obviously, and then they got another penalty. So then they had another penalty kill, and they killed that one off. So 2 for 2 on the penalty kill, but, Waunakee, 0 for 2 on the power play. And for having 2 power plays, you only have 2 shots on goal here in this first period. That's definitely not the start that you want or need against this high-powered Springs offense.
Oh, and just overall, the shots that Darren Schmidl has been seeing in the middle of the ice. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Ledgers are penetrating really well, and their forecheck has been very good early, but you can't give up shots like that in the middle of the ice just this early in the game.
They're giving up, prime, like you said, prime scoring chances in the slot, and that's tough. You can't ask anything more from Schmidl. I mean, he's played well, but those prime chances in the slot, those are, 90% chance those are going to go in every time, and Springs has executed. Westergaard able to execute, as well as Baker, I believe it was. Both great shots.
And both goals in the same spot too. You're from the left wing or left hash marks ish. Both low glove. I mean, we talk about it all the time. I know, Jeff, we talked about it previously, but the low hands shot as a goal scorer, that is the most ideal shot. And then Caleb, as a goalie, those are the toughest ones to stop.
It's tough to stop, like I said, especially in a prime scoring chance. If you're dumping it in from the red line, yeah, you're going to be able to hopefully make those saves. But when you're, below the hash marks, top of circle area, those are going to go in almost every time.
Jeff, you got anything over there?
I was having a hard time actually focusing with the portable because of how good a puck movement there was, but you heard Coach Kevin Colleen talk about how they were slapping it out just to get rid of the pressure. So it was really hard to stay focused on the puck and on a man because of, first of all, on Springs side, about the great movement that they had with the puck, but then just slapping it out just to try and recover.
Yeah, there was a lot of icings towards the end of the period. You could see Waunakee was definitely frustrated. They just couldn't get any sort of zone time, anything going at any point in that period.
No, they really couldn't. Again, they had 2 shots on goal, but neither one of them were amazing scoring chances, and nothing doing at all on either of the power plays that they had.
Your full recap of the period at the 140 mark, so 100 minute and 40 seconds into the period, a cross-check checking penalty on our Monty Fisher on the ensuing power play. The Ledgers will score a shorthanded goal, 3:24 into the period, from Westergaard from Braun on a shot on the left wing, just under the glove of Theron Schmidl. And then 7:18 into the period, another cross-checking penalty, which honestly, that one could have been a lot worse. Calvin Benke did a good job of holding his feet there. If he doesn't hold his feet, I have a sneaking suspicion we wouldn't see Armani Fisher the rest of the game, because it was a little too far off the boards and straight into the numbers of Calvin Benke. But again, on the ensuing power play, the Ledgers score a shorthanded goal, 7:37 into the period. That one unassisted. Good forecheck from Austin Westergaard and a thrown pass from Ethan Evans, picked off by Tate Baker, and he ripped it low glove. And that's where we stand with a 2-0 lead. Shots 13-2, 11 stops for Theron Schmidl, 2 for Memphis Young. And Caleb, we talked about this in a period like that for Memphis Young. If he sees some tough shots, it's going to be difficult for him because you don't see a ton of shots. You get a little nervous there as a goaltender.
Yeah, he hasn't seen, like you said, he's only seen 2 shots, not much action. It's not like he's going behind the net to even stop rims, really. So he's going to have to start this period off strong and try to get involved, stopping the rims anytime he can play the puck, whether it's an icing, maybe just stop it. But it's very tough when you're not seeing a lot of shots to stay in the game and try to stay focused. So Waunakee, if you're any Waunakee players, Chase Drake, if you're in the locker room, I mean, you're going to tell your guys, hey, see if we can pop, an odd man rush, like a 2-on-1 or something like that. Maybe spring a cherry pick or try to get a breakaway, because the odds are Memphis Young is not going to be, as focused and as ready as he would be if he was seeing a lot of shots.
I didn't mention this, but towards the end of that period, we saw a lot of Owen Benekit, but we did not see a lot of Michael Grutzmacher for that Waunakee Warriors team. And I think he took a puck high in warm-ups, if I remember correctly. He was the player that did go down, so hopefully everything is all right there. But 4:30 left in the intermission. We're going to step aside. We'll run some ads. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon, the automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service. Brandon, 920-346 Tire.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verheg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verheg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Puck drop, draws one back to Evans, stolen away by Gabe Braun, given back to Reese Hermanson, and he'll dump it in. Giving chase on the right wing is Olday. He'll pick it up, try to get it around his man, Ty Wagner, and he cannot. Picked up by Flood, back to Gabe Braun, chipped out. Evans, he'll fire a shot, tipped in front, goes wide. Good shot from Ethan Evans, a good shot pass. Westergaard will pick it up. Cross ice pass to Gabe Braun, he's got it on the right wing, he's got Baker going hard to the net, just didn't see him. Chip to Westergaard. He'll go for the Michigan off the goaltender's head. Tried the Michigan, ripped it off his head. Tate Baker dumps it back in. Ethan Evans gets to it first. Westergaard gets hit hard. Benekit chips up. Ty Wagner steals it away. Has it on the backhand. Tries to scoop it out into the middle of the ice. He does, but it's taken away by Reese Hermanson. Hermanson will bring it up. On the left wing, he'll dump it in deep. He'll get to it first. He'll beat Tate Baker. Chipped up. Catrano jumps back to his defenseman. Millen shoots it wide.
I don't even think Young got a piece of that one.
Nope. Goes to Catrano. 2-on-2 if they hurry. Catrano chips in the middle of the ice. Off the stick of Wagner. Flood will pick it up. He'll chip it off the glass. Fisher will knock it down. Tries to get around Skadden, he cannot. But Khalil Rebeck gets hammered by Sullivan Skadden. And it's going to be a penalty on Sullivan Skadden. It's going to be a check from behind.
Second time Rebeck's gotten lit up in this one.
And Armani Fisher might get one from the official here. He's getting in the face of Sullivan Skadden.
Yeah, we'll see. Might have been a double minor there. Nope, just a singular cross check. Okay.
Keeping things easy. Going to be a cross check, but we're going to see this 36% power play for the St. Mary's Springs Ledgers.
Yeah, we've seen their penalty kill. Their penalty kill's been great. We're going to see what they can do on the power play.
So 1:36 into the period. A cross check on Sullivan Skadden. Backdoor pass to Westergaard. Couldn't get it through to his man. Wagner goes up top. Cross-ice pass to Austin Westergaard. Westergaard goes up top to Ty Wagner. Down to Westergaard. Westergaard walks in. One-timer fired wide by Gabe Braun. Goes all the way out.
Had Fisher there on the back door.
Wagner to pick it up. Ty Wagner drops it to Gabe Braun. Braun will bring it up. Coming along the right wing. Cutting the middle of the ice. Fires a shot. Pad save by Schmidl. Fisher to Westergaard. Up top to Wagner. Wagner walks line, gives to Westergaard. And Westergaard fans on it, and it goes out. Good overall discipline in their diamond for this Waunakee Warriors team.
Yeah, their kill holding strong so far.
Westergaard has it in the right corner. Drops down, Fisher back to Westergaard. To Wagner up top. Braun, cross ice, Westergaard fires a shot. Had him on the far post, just missed wide.
Yeah, he held on to it. Wait for Schmidl to slide across. Schmidl was way early on his slide. Westergaard had him open on the back door.
Braun brings it up. Has it on the right wing. He'll come all the way in. Walking in, goes around the net. Looking for a man. Gabe Braun. Down to Preston Flood. He'll go for a change. Flood. Drops the Sobel back to Flood. Fires a shot, tipped over the top of the net. And penalty in front. Armani Fisher's going to get his third of the game.
Wow. I didn't see what interference they called.
He ran over a man.
Okay.
He ran over number 10, Adrian Millen.
So that's going to wipe out the Ledgers power play.
So 3:29 into the period. The third penalty on Armani Fisher. I don't remember. It's 5, right, in high school hockey.
I think they changed it to 4.
4. Okay, so he can't get another one.
Well, that also could have been USA Hockey that they changed it to 4. So I guess I don't really know. I know it used to be 5. Could be 4.
So 5 seconds remaining on this 4-on-4, or the penalty that was on Sullivan Skadden, and we're on the power play now. Backdoor pass has his man off the post. Memphis Young covers. Putting it off the post, number 11, Reese Hermanson.
Young had to do everything he could to try to keep that one out of the net, and Waunakee, if they were able to get that one passed on the back door, that would have been a tap in.
Would have been 100% a tap in. I believe that was on the back door was number 5, Jake Olday. Hermanson to take the draw. Wins it to Olday. And Stellmacher will get it out. Rimmed all the way down. 4 minutes into the period. 1:35 to go on the power play. Calvin Benke gives to Ethan Evans. Evans back to Calvin Benke on the point. Benke will walk the line. Gives it over to Sullivan Skadden. Drops it down to his man, Ethan Evans. Back to Sullivan Skadden. He walks the line to Calvin Benke. Benke, backdoor pass, has his man. Rebound, scores! Ethan Evans. It's 2-1.
Yeah, that's what we're kind of talking about here.
Special teams is what we are talking about today, and a power play goal this time. Now 1 for 3 on the power play are the Waunakee Warriors. Ethan Evans, the captain, makes it a 1-goal game.
Yeah, Waunakee able to capitalize on that power play. Again, they were 1 for 3 now on the power play, 0 for 2 on the previous other ones, but this power play, they looked like they knew what they were doing and they were ready to go.
Should be 18 from 20 and 20 and 17, if I remember correctly. Might get the assist on that back door to remember exactly who was over there on the back door that helped him out a little bit. Dumped back in by Bennekin. Should be, it's 5 and 20. Sully Scadden chipped in the middle of the ice. All the way up, Braun can't get to it. It'll be a nice 2-1 lead now for the Ledgers.
In this period, I'd say, okay. This period, I'd say, has been all Waunakee for the most part.
Oh, for sure. The Ledgers, obviously, even on their power play, they didn't have a ton of chances. Draws one back, fires a shot. Evans off the blocker of Memphis Young. He did not see that puck.
No, he didn't.
An absolute rocket of a one-timer from Ethan Evans. A little bit of a different Waunakee team we are seeing here. They got a little bit of fire underneath them. Maybe got a little bit of a yelling at in between periods by coach.
That's my guess as well, because they look like they have a fire underneath them, and they came out to play now.
Benke knocks down Braun. Westergaard picks up the puck. Chips down to Heath Braun. Braun fires a shot, tipped wide. Chipped off the glass by Calvin Benke, held in. That's a hand pass. Westergaard's wondering what the whistle's for, and I don't really understand what he's wondering what the whistle's for. Good shot from Jeff right there. This one goes all the way down.
Yeah, it's going to be all the way down in the zone here. Face off to Young's left.
Draw is taken and one. That one by Nadler. Dumped back in deep by Adrian Millen. Flood will rim it all the way around to Stellmacher. He'll try to get it. Sullivan Scadden chips it back in deep. Preston Flood to get to it. Brings it behind his own net. Flood to Will Stellmacher. He'll chip it out. Sullivan Scadden will get to it. Good call by the official. Scadden kind of skated away from the puck. Pass in the middle of the ice. Chipped out. Good pass, 2-on-1. Nadler has it. Has a man on the back door. Good stick from Ty Wagner through the legs of the man on the back door, number 19, Max Recker. Shot tipped in front, blocked by Flood. Another shot blocked by Memphis Young off the blocker. Nadler chips it up. He's got no defenseman back there. This Waunakee team is really putting it to the Ledgers right now.
They're bringing pressure, that's for sure, and they're getting shots off on Young.
And screens and shots that Young is not fully seeing. Wagner to Flood. Cross ice pass to Westergaard. Trying to change the momentum. Braun. He'll bring it in deep. Around the net behind Schmidl. Looking for a man. He'll curl back. Stolen away by Ethan Evans. Rimmed all the way around. Ty Wagner to get to it. Evans will pick it up behind his own net. Give to Calvin Benke. Benke pass in the middle of the ice. Off the stick of Musalam. Chip back in by Preston Flood. Baker to try to get there first. Evans will beat him to it off the stick of Baker. Benke stolen away by Westergaard. Battle for Barclow. Baker fires a shot high and wide. Chipped out right there by number 16, Musalam. Back in deep, Calvin Benke to get to it. Benke to Ethan Evans. He'll chip in the neutral zone. Off a stick, goes all the way in. Hermanson can't beat Sobel to it, but he's trying to take it away. He does. Reese Hermanson picks it up. Dumps it back in deep. Sobel picks it off. Rims back to Preston Flood. Flood chips. Backhand sauce to Gabe Braun in the neutral zone. Braun looking for a man. Backhand pass. Finds Jackson Sobel. And he gets bumped by Hermanson. Pass to Benekit. He chips it out. This one gonna roll all the way down for an icing. First whistle we had in a little while, Caleb.
Yeah, slow down the action a little bit and give Springs a chance to draw up a play here in their offensive zone, try to win a faceoff and get some shots.
Stellmacher will take the draw.
So we haven't seen many shots from the Ledgers this period.
Stellmacher to take the draw. He wins it cleanly back to Ty Wagner. Wagner to Preston Flood. Shot blocked into the netting. Good block right there for number 19, Max Rucker.
Really, Schmidl hasn't seen too many dangerous shots faced, really. Any good prime scoring chances this period like he saw in that first period. He got absolutely peppered.
It's been a whole different period in terms of pressure-wise. Draws one back, chipped in deep. Winning the race right there, number 8. Knocking down Ty Wagner. Pass in the middle of the ice. Finds his man. Benekit can't get to it. That's Catrano, actually. Taken away by Armani Fisher. He goes cross ice to Khalil Rebeck. He's got a step. Shoots off the pad. Good stop from Schmidl. Good rebound control as well. Catrano chips it up. This one going to have the legs. It's an icing with 8:48 to go in the period.
Definitely. That was a good save there by Schmidl, able to kick the rebound out, and really it was kind of like a breakout pass.
Shots officially right now. I think that's pretty close to being right. 14-6.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate.
That would make shots 4-1 this period for Waunakee. Draw is taken and won by Gabe Braun, but it's stolen away by Ethan Evans. He chips it into Westergaard, and he'll get it back. Goes off the boards. Gets it to Gabe Samuelson. Trying to get it out. That's Bodie Hermanson. First time we saw him today. Along with Eli Enders and Andrew Masalam out there. Masalam we've seen a couple times, and Enders. Chipped all the way down. This one's going to end up being an icing. The linesman tried to wave that off, but nobody even had to make an attempt to try to get that puck.
No. So we're going to see another face-off here, and to Young's left again. 8:20 left in this second period, about halfway through the game now.
Memphis Young had been tested quite early this period, as we talked about.
In this period, yes, he has.
Baker to take the draw. He'll win it back to Preston Flood, rimmed all the way around to Tyg Wagner. Wagner gets it to Gabe Braun. Braun chips it all the way out. Calvin Benke will get to it. Benke, reverse pass, finds Ethan Evans. Evans, all the way down off the stick. Loose puck, trying to get to it first, couldn't get there. Good play by Tyg Wagner to get to it. Gabe Braun will bring it up in the neutral zone. Tries to get around Calvin Benke, he cannot. Good reach from Calvin Benke, chipped into the netting, and that'll be a whistle.
Just out of play there, just touched the netting.
Not Calvin Benke, I mean, he's got that long reach. He's a real tall kid, you can see it, but it's hard to get it by a guy like that.
Oh, it really is, because he's got, like you said, the long reach, and he got a long stick. Tough to get it past him for sure.
Hermanson to take the draw against Will Stelmacher, and he'll win it back in his own zone. Skadden gets it to Adrian Millen. Millen will chip it off the glass. All the way out. Chip back. Khalil Rebeck. Rebeck will walk in, drop to Will Stelmacher. Stelmacher will fire a shot off the pad of Schmidl from a tough angle. Evans in the middle of the ice. Chipped out, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Trying to get to it, just couldn't get there in time. Number 9, Benekit. Dump back in deep. Picked up by Stelmacher. Behind his own net with 7:05 to go in the period. Chipped off the glass, he finds Ethan Evans. Evans gets around Armani Fisher. He'll bring it in on the left wing around Jackson Sabel. He'll slow up. Trying to find a man to get it to. Dump back in deep. Taken by Nadler. Noah Nadler. This is the line that was out there when they scored the last time. Catrano to Nadler in the middle of the ice, fans on it. Rebeck has it poked back in their own zone. He chips it up, stolen away by Calvin Benke. Benke looking for a man, throws it in the middle of the ice, can't find him. Knocked down by Gabe Braun. He's got Armani Fisher, good stick, and right there by Max Rucker. Stopped the pass from hitting Armani Fisher in stride. Chipped up, Sullivan Skadden gets to it. Skadden goes cross ice to Benke. He'll chip it all the way out. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Brought in by Catrano. He drops it down. Rucker chips it in deep. Cross ice from Baker to Westergaard, back to Tyg Wagner. Wagner, he gets knocked down. Loose puck. Westergaard will get to it. He'll chip it up to Gabe Braun. Braun back to Westergaard. Westergaard trying to split the defenseman. Walks in, fires a shot off the post. Gabe Braun fires one. Seeing eye wrister through the glove, and he scores.
Wow, I didn't even really see that one, to be honest with you.
A seeing eye wrister, nobody saw it, and it made it through. Trying to stop it was the defenseman right there, and went through the arms and into the back of the net. Schmidl never saw it.
No, he
There's
didn't.
nothing you can do.
I don't think many people really did. And just like that, Springs is going to take a 3-1 lead here in the second period.
11:15 into the period. The Ledgers extend their lead back to a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, they really needed that one after getting kind of outplayed for most of the period.
Chip back in. Olday tries to get around his man, he will. Hermanson gets knocked down. It's going to be a penalty on Ty Wagner.
Schmidl doesn't realize that he's not going to the bench.
Evans chips down, and then Wagner's going to pick it up, but he's going to go off. I think this is going to be a cross check.
Yeah, I think you're right for sure there on the call.
11:41 in, a cross-checking penalty. Once again, this one's going to go on Ty Wagner. The third cross-check on the Ledgers, the fourth of the game.
Yeah, it's been a common occurrence here in this one, and tough for Springs after just scoring the goal, and then you get a penalty, so you're going to go back on the penalty kill.
You're 2 for 3 on the penalty kill today, and you've scored 2, so you're not really angry about going to the box, but cross-ice pass from Catrano to Benekit. Down to Catrano. Catrano on the right wing. And good stick from Gabe Braun. He's going to try to beat his man. I think Schmidl's going to get to it first. No, he's not going to go after it.
He should have.
Gabe Braun gets to it. Looks for a man. He'll walk around. Fires a shot high, just wide. Benekit has it. He'll go cross ice. Taken by Gabe Samuelson. Samuelson to bring it in. Elects to turn back and slow things down. Walks the line. Fans on it. Armani Fisher has a chance. If he can get around Sullivan Scadden, he can't. And good decision. He'll bring it all the way back to Preston Flood to kill more time. And Flood dumps it back in. Sullivan Scadden has it, guarded by Tate Baker. Can't find his man. Jackson Sabo gets to it. He dumps it back in. Scadden will get to it with 4:11 to go in the period, 50 seconds on the power play. And we're going to have another penalty here. This one's going to go on Preston Flood. He stepped too early.
Yeah, he just got to him before the puck did, for sure.
Just probably a half a second early, and it's an interference. This one with 12:57 into the period, 4:03 to go, an interference penalty on another one of your best defensemen, Preston Flood.
Yeah, that's tough. He was your top 2 D-man now, and
a 44-second 5-on-3.
Going to be a big test here to this Ledgers penalty kill unit.
You're going to see Westergaard and Braun come out. Draw is one right there by Reese Hermanson, and he'll get it up to his man. Scadden goes over to Calvin Benke. Benke back to Scadden. Scadden down to Ethan Evans, back to Sullivan Scadden. He walks the line, gives to Calvin Benke. Scadden walks in, fires a shot, tipped in front. Goes wide. Ethan Evans gets to it. Gabe Braun wins the race and fires it all the way down. Westergaard tries to beat Benke to it, he will. And he'll get slowed off the puck by Calvin Benke. 14 seconds. Quick pass up ice. Chip in the middle. Sullivan Scadden down to his man. Olday to Sullivan Scadden. Olday walks in, shot into the stomach of Memphis Young. Good stop by Memphis Young.
Really nice save there. That's one of those prime scoring chances that you try to limit. Tough again on the penalty kill, but now the Ledgers are back to only one man down, so it's going to be a 5-on-4 here for a minute and 12 yet.
Fisher to take the draw. One back to Sullivan Scadden once again. Calvin Benke will pick it up. Back to Scadden, down to Ethan Evans. Evans back to Sullivan Scadden. Armani Fisher pressures, cross ice. Calvin Benke picks it up with his skate. Good pickup. Back to Sullivan Scadden. Benke walks in, fires a shot off the blocker. It's straight up, and it goes in.
I didn't know where it was, yeah.
Off the back. I actually think Jake Olday got to it and knocked it out of midair. They're questioning a high stick here. I didn't get a chance to see. Maybe if we can get it on the instant replay. We cannot, but They're questioning a high stick right here. I think that puck was going to hit Memphis Young in the back and go in anyways, but doesn't matter. If it's a high stick, it's not going to count.
Right, it's going to wipe it out for sure. And I can't say whether it was or not. I didn't really see it, but I understand the argument for sure.
It was Jake Olday that knocked it down. The shot from Calvin Benke. No goal. And that was probably the right call, but, I mean, the puck was knocked down with a high stick by Jake Olday on the back door. It will not count.
That is tough, as the Waunakee was pressuring, getting a lot of shots off on their power play, and that high stick is going to wipe it out. Like you said, it may not have needed that high stick for the puck to go in, but
no, because Memphis Young had no idea where the puck was.
Right.
I don't think anybody knew where the puck was, other than probably Jake Olday.
Right.
Giving the explanation right now as the official.
Yeah, for sure. That's tough for Waunakee as they're just about to get back in this game. Would have made it 3-2, but instead it stays 3-1 here for the Ledgers.
So it's 3-1, and power play still with 50 seconds to go. So there's obviously they still have a chance at the power play. Faceoff comes all the way down to the right-hand side of Theron Schmidl. Draws one cleanly back to Calvin Benke. Benke in the middle of the ice off the skate. Gabe Braun walks in. Fires a shot blocked in front. Noah Nadler will take it. He'll bring it in on the right wing. He'll chip it in deep. Sabel to get to it. He'll try to get it around his man. Throws a big hit, does Jackson Sabel. Nadler in alone. Fans on the backhand.
That's one he's going to want back.
Braun brings it up. Ethan Evans will bring it out with 15 seconds on the power play. Drops back to Olday. Stolen away by Westergaard. Poked off his stick by Evans. Evans loses it to Westergaard. He gets around Jake Olday, and Olday knocks him down, and it's going to be a penalty. The Ledgers will go to the power play as Flood comes out of the box. And Flood runs into his man. The puck is played by Max Rucker, and that'll do it for that penalty. Into the box will go Jake Olday with 1:59 to go. 15:01 into the period. Jake Olday is going to get a trip.
We're going to see this Ledgers power play yet again here.
So the penalty will carry over if not scored on for 1 second. Draws one forward. Getting there is Millen and fired all the way down. Max Rucker cleared that. Braun to bring it out. Braun on the left wing, cuts into the middle of the ice. Looking around, slows things down, he walks the line. Drops back to Westergaard. Westergaard back to Braun. Down to Westergaard with 1:30 to go in the period. Fires a shot, kind of fanned on it, it went wide. Down to Armani Fisher behind the net. Fisher looking for a pass, finds Westergaard. Westergaard drops to Braun. Braun will walk in, rip one high and wide, and it'll go all the way down. We call those breakout passes.
Yeah, for sure, and you got to regroup.
Westergaard brings it in with 1 minute to go in the period. Drops it down to Tig Wagner. Back to Austin Westergaard. Wagner will pick it back up. Shot blocked right there. Trying to get around his man. If he looked into the middle of the ice, he had Sam Catrano cutting in all alone.
Yeah, he would have been gone on a breakaway.
Just tried to chip it out and get to it right there. It was number 11, Reese Hermanson, dumped back in there by Owen Benekit. And Benekit will actually get to it first. 30 seconds left. Braun goes cross ice. Couldn't find Westergaard. He'll pick it up off the boards. Tig Wagner brings it in. Drops back. Westergaard with 20 seconds through the neutral zone. Brings it in the zone with 15. He loses it. He'll pick it back up. Austin Westergaard. Back to Tig Wagner at the point with 10 seconds to go. Down to Westergaard. Cross ice. Braun. Pat save by Schmidl. Rimmed all the way out. And that'll do it for the period. A 3-1 lead for the Ledgers with 1 second left on the power play. And that will do it. Actually, they said there's no time left, but that's not right. There should have been a second left on the power play.
1 second, technically, yeah. Yep, but either way, stick with us here for the intermission. We're about to get Coach Kyle Dean here. We're going to get his thoughts on how the second period went and even a little bit of how this game's going and what they need to do in the third period.
We'll step aside. We'll run a few ads until we get that interview with Coach Colleen after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself, and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs.
That's what happened. Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Joining me now is the head coach for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, Kevin Killeen. Coach, I want to talk about the penalties that you took in that period and even before. The goal comes off of a power play attack, and it just seems like some of the penalties are unnecessary.
Yeah, definitely unnecessary penalties. When you're up 2-0 and buzzing them to take yourself, have to kill penalties for the whole period, that gives them life and keeps them in the game. So
they outshot you in that period as well, and I know that's something that you don't want to hear. So what are you going to talk about in the locker room?
Probably not take penalties, get back to playing the right way. Yeah.
And what's that right way?
Defense first without taking unnecessary penalties. Not trying to do too much, moving the puck. I know on our power play, the few chances we got, instead of moving the puck, we're holding on to it. That's easy to defend.
Thanks a lot, Coach, for joining me here. We'll be back up to Justin and Caleb here on the intermission, second intermission.
So full recap of the period. We'll start off with the penalties. 3:29 into the period, the third penalty of the game on Armani Fisher for interference. And then on that power play, for the first time today, a power play goal scored by Waunakee. That was scored by number 18, Ethan Evans, the captain, with assist to number 5, Jake Olday, and number 20, Sullivan Skadden. And after that, a penalty that went to number 20, Sullivan Skadden for, actually the period started with the Sullivan Skadden penalty for cross-checking with 1:36 into it. And then 11:41 into the period, a cross-check on number 19, Ty Wagner. And then 12:57 into the period, an interference penalty on his defensive partner, Preston Flood. And then at the end of the period, a tripping penalty on number 5, Jake Olday. But with an 11:15 mark, a unassisted even strength goal scored by number 3, Gabe Braun, on a seeing high wrister that just found a way through. Caleb, we can talk about the fact when a defenseman goes to block a shot and he misses it and you can't see it as a goaltender, that's quite irritating.
Yeah, it's a self-screen, really. And, you know, when you're going out to blocking, you need to make those blocks and you need to do whatever you can to try to get a piece of it to make the puck obviously not go towards the net.
Yeah, and I mean, again, the defenseman in that situation, and I believe it was actually Ethan Evans, the captain, he just kind of fanned on blocking it. It went through him, and Schmidl, by the time he had any chance to react, the puck was already on top of him, and he didn't know where it was.
Right.
So it went right underneath his glove, and it was a seeing eye wrister from the point. But again, shots for the period were saves were 4 of 5 goes Theron Schmidl, and 6 of 7 goes Memphis Young. But out shooting him, the Waunakee in that period.
Yeah, Waunakee came out really, and it looked like they wanted to play hockey and they wanted to be able to compete in this game here. That period, the first period, we didn't really see much. Maybe they had bus legs. You know, it is about hour and a half drive maybe, but on a Saturday, so you never know. But either way, they came out to play that period, and obviously they're still down by 2 or 3-1 here, but they played a lot better that period.
Yeah, honestly, I think Waunakee really did take it to Springs in that period. To be truthful, I really do. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I thought Waunakee controlled the play of that period the majority of the time, and Springs just happened to get a lucky goal. Honestly, I mean, it could be a 1-goal game at this point. Is Waunakee, and it could also be a 1-goal game because there was a high stick bite on Jake Holday's goal.
Definitely that goal that was wiped out for Waunakee.
So again, I mean, a 3-1 lead for the Ledgers, and I can't say they have played bad today. They have played really well in that first period. They played really well in parts of that second period. Just overall found themselves kind of lacking some little mental issues, penalties, and some other things. Shots. I mean, shots right now are 18 to. They say they're 18 to 9, so that would actually be 4 of 5. But Theron Schmidl, I thought he's played really well. A lot of the shots he's seen have been very tough, difficult shots to make stops on, but he's been pretty good today. So we got about 8:40 left. Running out of things to talk about in that period. I mean, again, he had a goal called off. That's a tough thing to do, tough thing to let go if you're a Waunakee Warriors fan. You got some options. You're going to try to see some maybe. I mean, that could be a difference today. You could score another goal, but maybe you lose by 1, and that Jake Olday high stick is going to haunt you for a little while. But after these messages, we'll be back with some talk about some hockey after this on Jeff's live streams.
Experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS well drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS well drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
WDS Construction is a national general contractor with headquarters in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. But we are so much more. The holiday spirit has taken over the WDS corporate office. Our team has transformed the space into a festive wonderland with themes like Santa's Workshop and Christmas at the Zoo, along with other creative holiday decor throughout. From cheerful decorations to imaginative displays, every corner is filled with seasonal joy. WDS Construction wishes everyone a wonderful holiday season filled with warmth, joy, and plenty of festive fun.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford, and we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
This is Jonathan Leonard, serving the area communities and supporting the local teams. Good luck this season.
God bless.
Angling Only Guide Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan.
Welcome back here. In the intermission, 2:50 to go left in the intermission. Caleb, what are your thoughts going into this third period?
Yeah, I mean, keys are for Springs not give up any more shots, really. I mean, that first period, they only gave up 2 shots. This next period, they give up quite a few more, and they give up some good scoring chances, really. They need to shore up on the defensive end and really figure out what's been going on the back end side of things, because they got outplayed that period, and they've given up some prime scoring chances. Memphis Young has been sharp in net. There's been a couple of times where, you weren't sure if he was going to make the save, but getting that goal disallowed by Waunakee, that's really allowing Springs here to take that 2-goal lead into this third period.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, and not even that. I mean, just with a high stick by an Old A, that's a tough one. But that third goal, I mean, as a goaltender, that aggravates you. You don't want it to happen. It does happen, but those are tough things that happen that you don't see that end up going in, and you struggle. You struggle as a goaltender, but the shots are very uneven. They're 18-9. They were pretty even in that last period, 5-7. But right now, Waunakee. I mean, if you're Waunakee, you just want to totally. You want to come out with that intensity that you came out with in that last period, and you don't want to change a thing. You want to come out, speed, intensity. You want to be physical, maybe try to get pucks to the net, bodies in front of Memphis Young. Memphis Young seemed to struggle when he had bodies in front of him and the pucks, and he couldn't see things, right, Caleb?
Yeah, no, definitely. I didn't quite hear what you all said there, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Young needs to get involved, and like I said, I mean, he hasn't just been able to get involved playing the puck wise tonight. I'd really like to see that for him.
I was more saying that Waunakee.
For Waunakee,
when
you're
he
talking
had
about.
eyes, when he had eyes in front of him, he struggled to see the puck.
Yeah.
He
no.
struggled to look around screens.
Yeah, he wasn't able to work around and get the clear lanes.
And for Springs, don't change a thing. Get pucks deep. Continue to work on the forecheck. You're not going to change a thing. You're not going to win this game by 7. It's just not going to happen at this point. You're going to just keep it tight and be okay with winning a tight game.
That's why I think you need to get comfortable winning these close ones and shoring up fully on that defensive side if you can. That's gonna be what your key is to a long and sustainable postseason run. So you might as well do it now when you're playing these bigger, tougher schools.
Waunakee's ready to go there on the ice. Ledger's not out here yet, but again, they got a clock in their room. They should be able to be in and in on time, right?
Yeah, you would think, but things happen in the intermission. Maybe they got yelled at a little bit long, and here they are, just like that.
Westergaard to lead them out, and Memphis Young comes out. But like I said, don't change a thing. Come back, use your speed, get pucks in deep, go to work, keep things to the outside, keep this Waunakee team to the outside. They're already missing one of their best players. He did not play the whole second period, so my guess is he's done for the night.
Yeah, no, I would imagine so. I don't think we're going to see him back for the third period if he's been kind of resting up throughout this game.
In the box for 1 second. I believe that's Benke will be in there for 1 second if I have the number correctly.
96.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know.
Oh.
It wasn't supposed to be him. It should have been number 5. And I don't see. Should have been number 5 out there serving that penalty, unless they had something happen to him as well.
Maybe,
So maybe something happened to Jake Oldie as well. Or did
back
I don't
to
know.
third period action here, folks.
Fisher wins the draw cleanly. Oh no, they had a bench minor would be my guess here.
Yep, bench minor.
Too many men, they said?
Bench minor.
He said too many men bench minor, so I mean, it's just a bench minor would be my guess to finish that period. But Ledgers will go on the power play nonetheless. Gabe Braun has it, fires a shot off the stick.
Now what you want for Waunakee starting off on the kill.
No, Ty Wagner has it down to Fisher. Fisher, high and wide. Gabe Braun picks it up, 16-15 to go in the period. Backdoor pass to Westergaard, he picks it up on the backhand. Gives it to Ty Wagner up top, he'll walk the line, shoot. Bad save by Schmidt there. I mean, good stick work by Schmidt, just putting her in the corner. Baker, backdoor, Westergaard, one-timer up top. It's 4-1. Good puck movement on the power play, and it's in.
No chance for Schindel there at all on the back door. That was just too quick of puck movement. Great job by the Ledgers.
A minute 01 into the period, a power play goal for the Ledgers makes it 4-1. 4 from 23, and I believe it should be 3 as well. Maybe it was Armani Fisher below the goal line on that one, but nonetheless, a one-timer from there. Not much you can really do for Theron Schmidt.
No, just great puck movement. And like you said, on the play before, he had great rebound control. Was able to stick it into the corner, but just like that, it's just a bang-bang backdoor pass. You're going to score almost every time.
Sobel dumps it in deep. Stelmacher gets to it first. Sobel will pick it back up behind the net. Looking for a man. Stolen away by number 7, Noah Adler. It was Armani Fisher as well on the assist, and he'll have it behind the net. Stelmacher to pick it up. Stelmacher dumps it all the way around. Rebeck to get to it first. He'll go back down to Armani Fisher. Fisher can't get through Nadler, but Rebeck will get it. Stolen away by number 10, Adrian Millen. He'll chip it out. Can't get it all the way out. Fisher to get to it first. Millen on him. Sticks it away. Looking for a man right there. Stolen away by Jackson Sobel. Picked up in the neutral ice by Musalam. Musalam slows things down and looks for a man. Gets it back out. Chipped into the neutral ice. Preston Flood gets to it. Rimmed up to Jackson Sobel. He'll bring it from Flood. Gabe Braun can't get to it. Ethan Evans. He'll turn it around. Evans gets around his man. He'll cut it in. Ethan Evans with some speed. He'll walk in, fires a shot, gets blocked. Catrano gets to it first. Up to Gabe Brown on the right wing. Braun brings it in. To Westergaard, rims around, and stopped by Schmidl. Benke gets knocked down. Westergaard in the middle of the ice. Braun can't find his man. Pass from Catrano. He finds his man. Dump back in deep by Benekit. Held along the wall. Flood gets out of there to Gabe Brown. Cross ice pass to Westergaard. Under his stick, but they say play on. 3-goal lead for the Ledgers with 13:50 to go. Fisher chips it in deep. Sullivan Scatto gets to it. Dump back out. Braun. That's Heath Braun wins the race. Back in deep. Noah Nadler gets to it. Chipped all the way around. Stellmacher will get to it first. It's chipped out. Sullivan Scadden goes cross ice. Chipped in deep. Cross ice from Braun to Wagner. Chipped in by Rebeck on Schmidl. Gabe Samuelson. Knocked down on the wall right there is Musalam. Pinned up against the wall by Reese Hermanson. Stellmacher has it poked off his stick, but Fisher gets to it first. Armani Fisher into the middle of the ice. Khalil Rebeck dumps it wide. Chipped up. Flood wins it. Fisher walks in. Shot off the defenseman. Good block from Sullivan Scadden.
Really nice block there.
Gabe Braun walks around. Looks for a man. Slowly walks around. Fires a shot off the pad of Schmidl in the middle of the ice. Braun, one-timer, scores. Gabe Braun rips it upstairs. It's 5-1.
Great shot there. Slap shot from the, blue line, top of circles area.
Over the shoulder on the blocker side. 4:16 into the period, and the Ledgers lead by 4.
Able to beat Schindel pretty cleanly.
Assist should go to Armani Fisher on that one as well. BJ Boko to take the draw against Reese Hermanson. Hermanson wins it back. And it's fired all the way down. They're going to call no ice. They're going to say that one's unassisted. Chipped into the middle of the ice. Benke will dump it back in deep. Behind the net of Memphis Young, picked up by Ty Wagner. Benekit gets to it first. Boko will chip it up. Up to the point. Millen fires a shot off the back of his player. Taken away by Archer Weber. Weber will dump it back in. 12:05 to go in the period. Millen to bring it up. Millen in the middle of the ice. Benekit has it poked off his stick. And he'll dump it in deep. Hermanson gets knocked off the puck by Sobel. Armani Fisher can't go around Benekit. Benekit chips, stolen away by Khalil Rebeck. He goes cross ice. Couldn't find the stick of Stellmacher. Scadden gets to it, to Ethan Evans. Evans hounded by Stellmacher, but he'll get around him. So Ethan Evans turns it up and dumps it in. Flood chips it out into neutral ice. Deep pass from Westergaard, and it's offsides. Westergaard caught that behind his back, but he was offsides.
Yeah, so that's going to be a neutral zone face off here again. Ledgers winning this one 5-1. All Ledgers this period, really.
He caught it behind his back, and they're saying that he didn't hold control there. That's why he was not able to come in offsides. Chipped out. Preston Flood will dump it back in deep. Scadden will get to it first. Gabe Braun comes in on him. Good breakout pass. Musalam goes cross ice. Shot into the chest of Memphis Young from number 7, Noah Adler. Rebound into the glove of Memphis Young. Good stop from Memphis Young.
Yeah, that's big. He needs to see those shots and needs to be making those saves, especially in this third period where he hasn't seen a ton of action. So when he's getting the action, you like to see him making saves and being confident with with what he's doing out there.
Adler to take the draw against Armani Fisher. 11:02 to go in the game. Rebeck pokes it out on the neutral ice. Calvin Benke will get to it first. Back to Masala. Stolen away by Armani Fisher. He'll get to it, chip it, stopped by Schmidl. Fisher looking in the middle of the ice, couldn't find his man. Chipped up. Can't get it out right there is Rucker, and he will get it out. Finds his man Catrano. Catrano tries to get around Ty Wagner. He cannot. Pinned up against the boards. And Catrano rips him down, and I think they're going to take them both.
That's what it's looking like.
Going to take both Catrano and Ty Wagner. Kind of got tied up there, and they're going to take them both.
Yeah.
Coincidentals, one for holding, and I think they're both for holding.
Yeah, in that situation, I mean, with the way this game's going, you kind of got to take them both. 10:27 mark here. Start thinking about who should be player of the game. Let us know in the chat who should be player of the game. Who should we interview after? Be sure to stick with us after too. We're going to get an interview with Coach Colleen on the ice, and as well as a couple of players.
Shot into the chest of Memphis Young.
Assuming Springs can hold on to this 5-1 lead here. Never know.
Hermanson to take the draw. He wins it off. That one's fired off the post right there from number 9, Owen Bedekin. Board pass chipped up to Westergaard from Braun. Cross ice pass, can't find his man, but Braun will pick it up. Back in deep. Stolen up into neutral ice. Dump back in. And they're going to say whistle here. Penalty's going to go on Gabe Braun. Interference.
Just like that, Ledgers are on the penalty kill again. 5-on-4 is what it'll be.
We've had a lot of penalties tonight so far.
Yeah, there really has been. Reminder, you can watch this game at any time. Watch a replay of this one anytime on Jeff's live streams on YouTube or right on this channel. Also, you can see any of the past Ledgers games that we've done.
Again, want to shout out Coach Kevin Colleen and WIT Services for hopping on here. Does not have any more room for any new customers, but he wanted to show his appreciation for our live streaming productions. He hopped on for our winter season. I thank Kevin Colleen and WIT Services. Okay, still missing a guy on the ice right here. He's trying to figure out who to send out.
Yeah, it should be 5-on.
I don't know what's, you know, they send the man now.
Late.
Late, but I think Coach Drake was looking for something, but I don't know what he was, maybe an explanation for something? I have no idea. Fisher dumps it all the way in. Cross ice pass from Skadden, finds his man. Dumps it back down to Reese Hermanson. Down to Calvin Benke. Calvin Benke fires a shot off the outside of the net. Chipped up, Armani Fisher's trying to win the race, and he gets hammered from behind by Reese Hermanson, and he's down.
He got smoked, yeah. I've seen some big hits by these Waunakee players.
Yeah, that one's going to send him off. He might be done for the night. It's going to be a check from behind on Reese. I'm going to call it rough. At some point, you're going to have to call it the check from behind, or otherwise it's going to get out of hand.
Yeah, we've seen a couple. That's like the second or third check from behind. We've seen borderline boarding. I mean, yeah, player safety kind of number one, especially in a 5-1 game here.
4-on-4 do we go. That one's off of Memphis Young, so no ice. Westergaard will get it behind his own net from Jackson Sobel. He'll bring it up. Brings it on the right wing. Goes around Ethan Evans. Backhander wide. Rimmed all the way down. Memphis Young comes out to play it for the first time today.
That's what we like to see. See him getting involved and slowing it down for his defender.
Drops it back to Flood. Stolen away in neutral ice by Ethan Evans. Evans dumps it back in deep. Westergaard picks it up. Chipped in by Baker. 8:30 to go in the game. 5-1 lead for the Ledgers. 30 seconds until they're on the power play. For 40 seconds. Dump back in. Waunakee has it. Chips it off the glass, and Sobel knocks it down in neutral ice. Chipped up to Westergaard. Back to Jackson Sobel. Armani Fisher gets to it, but he can't hold on to it. Goes back to Preston Flood with 8:05 to go in the game. Gets it to Wells Stellmacher. Can't get it in. Past Skadden. Chipped into neutral ice, and the Ledgers are on the power play. Sobel knocks down his man. And Beneckett gets it in deep. Goes to Armani Fisher. 7:45 to go. 25 seconds on the power play. Drops to Gabe Brown. Brown cuts on the left wing. Cuts in the middle of the ice. Shot off the blocker of Schmidl. And hit by Brown. Knocked down his man. Chip pass. Finds Noah Nadler. He can't hold on to it. Heath Brown will get to it. Off the backboards for Preston Flood. Finds Westergaard to Brown. And that does it for the power play. Both teams full strength. Backdoor pass. Gloved by Schmidl.
Real nice glove save there by Schmidl. Able to eliminate the backdoor pass as well as a rebound. And able to slow things down. A couple guys getting changes.
Yeah, that would have sent Westergaard in all alone in the back door.
Yeah.
BJ Boca will take the draw against Reese Hermanson. One cleanly back by Reese Hermanson to Calvin Benke. Battle for it in front of Jeff right there. We'll switch over to him. Calvin Benke gets it out. Rims it over to his man. Into neutral ice. Trying to get to it first is Beneckett. Beneckett guarded by Braun. He'll walk in. Good defense from Heath Braun. In the middle of the ice. Catrano dropped it to nobody. Should have ripped the shot. Should have Sam Catrano. Catrano will pick it back up. Chip in the middle of the ice to Beneckett. Beneckett dumps it in. Bringing it up is Preston Flood. Flood slows things down with 6:25, finds Jackson Sobel. Poked out of there by Catrano. Musa Alam gets to it. He dumps it in. Preston Flood goes cross ice to Khalil Rebeck. Rebeck, he'll fire a shot into the far corner. Stellmacher picks it up. In the middle of the ice to nobody. Rucker picks it off. He'll chip it out with 6 minutes to go. Tyga Wagner has it to Jackson Sobel. Back to Tyg. Tyg in the middle of the ice to Khalil Rebeck. Rebeck goes cross ice to Armani Fisher. He picks it off the boards. Fisher trying to get around Ethan Evans. Good defense from Ethan Evans. Keeps him to the outside pass to Westergaard. Stopped by Schmidl. Good save by Theron Schmidl.
A nice save there, and it will slow things down again. Eating it up, that's the main thing. Not allowing rebounds or anything for the Ledgers to get a second chance on. Because this Ledger team has just been dominant in their offensive zone here. Been able to get some nice chances, but they've also left a few back doors open as well.
Draw is won by the Ledgers. Back into the neutral zone. Heath Brown gets to it. Drops it back to Westergaard with 5:30 to go to Tyg Wagner. Wagner rears it up in the neutral zone. He'll bring it out. Hits Gabe Brown. Gabe walks in, shoots off the stick of the defenseman. Adrian Millen. Good block shot. Dumped back in by Tate Baker. Sullivan Skadden hits him. Heath Brown gets to it and dumps it back into Gabe. Gabe has it behind the net. Throws in the middle of the ice. Can't find Tate Baker. Block pass right there by Adrian Millen. Millen will bring it out. He'll dump it back in deep with 4:50 to go in the game. Chipped up. Finding his man, Adrian Millen. Cross ice to Sam Catrano. Catrano can't find it through Wagner, but he'll pick it back up. And Ty Wagner's going to go off with a hook. I believe that's what we're going to call. Yep. 4:39, Ty Wagner's going to get a hooking call.
Just a battle there for the puck, and Wagner not going to get away with the hook, and he's going to go to the box for 2 minutes here. Waunakee going to get another chance on their power play here tonight. It was good in the second period.
It's the 7th power play of the game for the Waunakee Warriors.
Yeah.
8th penalty on the Ledgers, but the 7th power play.
Yeah.
Draws one right there by number 7. Noah Adler to Benke, back down to Sullivan Skadden on the goal line. To Benke, to Ethan Evans. Evans guarded by Stelmacher, dumped back in deep by Benke. Jackson Sabel will actually get to it first, but Nadler. Stelmacher rims it all the way out with 4:15 to go. Benke goes up to Sullivan Skadden. Stolen away by Gabe Brown and neutral ice. Dumped in by Noah Adler. Preston Flood will pick it off. Off the chest of Benke. Brown tries to go through him. Westergaard in all alone. Westergaard walks in, shoots short side and scores. A hat trick for Austin Westergaard. What a shot.
Oh my, what a shot is right. Just pick Schindel on the top corner there. Able to get that one past him. I mean, it was just, wasn't a ton there, but he's able to get it past him.
The 3rd shorthanded goal, a hat trick of shorthanded goals for the Ledgers so far today. Their 4th special teams goal.
Yeah, their special teams has been great. Really good.
Fisher will take the draw and he'll win it cleanly back and kill some time. Heath Brown gets it. Rebeck has it. He fires it all the way down. All the way back, Adrian Millen gets to Sam Catrano. There was a high sticking penalty actually on Waunakee on that as well, on number 17, Benke.
Oh, I did not see that.
Yeah, he smoked Gabe Brown right in front of us as well. Chipped up, finds his man Hermanson. Flood knocks the puck away into neutral ice with 2:50 to go. Back to Ethan Evans. Evans looking for a man, he'll bring it up on the right wing. Evans with 2:40 to go. Has it back, Memphis Young pokes it away, it's loose in front. Catrano drops to Skadden, he'll dump it in deep. Hermanson. Chipped up in neutral ice. Catrano goes cross ice, stolen by Preston Flood. He'll get it in. Flood will walk in. He'll bring it all the way back to Jackson Sabel. Sabel tries to find Armani Fisher, but too far. Skadden reverses play. Catrano has it poked off his stick to Khalil Rebeck. Shot off the post. All the way back to Skadden, he tries to chip it out. Flood pressures, chipped into the neutral ice. Stelmacher picks it up with 1:55 to go. Chipped into the crowd, everybody watch out.
Look out over there. 1:53 left here in the 3rd period. A reminder, stick with us after the game. We're going to have the post-game show, interviews with Coach Colleen as well as a couple players. We'll give a nice recap of what happened as well, so be sure to stick around for that. Don't leave after the game is over.
Adler will take the draw against B.J. Bolka. Benke drops it in deep. Battle for it along the wall. B.J. Bolka comes up with it now. He'll try to get it in deep. He's knocked down by Adrian Millen. Calvin Benke gets to it. Benke tries to chip it out. Max Rucker along the wall. In the middle, Weber. Shot. Couldn't get it all the way through. He fanned on it. Chipped out with 1:20 to go. Heath Brown to get to it.
What do we got in the chat for players?
Nothing. I got an I am here from Journey. That's all I got, Jeff.
Okay. What are you guys thinking?
Well,
Brown's got Westergaard's got a hat trick, so it's got to be him.
Memphis Young?
good. I would say don't do them on the ice, though. They're going to zam right away.
They're going to zam right away from the Bears game, so try to do it in that little spot
I would
down
say
there.
back by where you were doing between periods.
Okay.
45 seconds to go. Wagner dumps it back in deep. Benke has it.
Anybody else on player's side?
I can run the stats down to you after, too.
Baker's got 2 assists. Do him. Dump back in deep. Sobel. 25 seconds to go. Bumped by Reese Hermanson. Taken all the way to neutral ice. Picked off by Evans. He chips it up to Gabe Samuelson. Samuelson will bring it in on the right wing with 14 seconds. He'll fire a shot into the chest with 10. Memphis Young holds on to it. He's trying to get him to play it.
Yeah, it would have been nice to play it and just run the clock out.
6.9 seconds to go, and the clock stops.
Four, 23, and 30.
That's fine.
Sure. You want me to run you down the stats?
If you want.
Okay, I'll wait till the game's.
Or you can just give them to me in my ear, too, when I'm talking to him. I'll keep one earpiece on.
And that'll do it. A 6-1 win for the Ledgers. After 2 third-period goals, gets them a bigger lead, and they win this one 6-1. Actually, it should have been 3 third-period goals, right? 3 third-period goals.
So, yeah.
Oh, and I'm waiting for my final stats on the saves, but another great win for the Ledgers over another quality Division I team for the Waunakee Warriors out of the Madison section in the Badger Conference.
Yeah, real
Ledgers
nice win.
extend their winning streak to 8 so far this year, Caleb.
Yeah, that's always good and nice to take this winning streak into the break, you know, and hopefully pick up where they left off after break. So they're going to be happy and excited heading into break with this winning streak.
Memphis, Austin, and then I want Baker, 23.
Yeah, stick with us. Again, we're going to get post-game interviews coming up fairly quickly here. We're just getting the final stat lines summed up, and we're going from there. Again, a 6-1 win for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers.
Yeah, and again, another great win at home in front of a decent crowd. I mean, it's always good to win games at home, but overall, I mean, you want to win now, and you want to win as many games as you can to get yourselves a higher seed, but you want to win games against quality opponents. We talk about this in college football and stuff like that. You have your group of 5 wins, your big wins like that. Jeff's ready, so we'll send it down to Jeff with Austin Westergaard.
So you can take off your helmet.
Oh, he's not ready for me. Well, you took my numbers away from me. We're going to read it to him. He said we're going to read it to him. I'm going to run an ad. I'm going to run some ads, and then we'll come back with the interviews. We'll give Jeff some stats.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Joining me now is the captain, number 4, Austin Westergaard. Austin, talk about the battle, first of all, that was out there today with Waunakee.
It was a physical one. We knew they weren't going to be an easy team to play against, but we just knew we had to go out there and start right away, which we did.
Second period was a little bit tighter than I think you guys were expecting. Just talk about that second period.
we were just in the box way too much. And, I mean, we did a good job killing all the penalties off, but we just can't be taking all those penalties.
You ended up with a hat trick this evening, so just talk a little bit about that. 2 shorthanded. Was all 3 of them shorthanded?
All special teams. I mean, 1 power play, 2 shorthanded. I mean, just good movement for my teammates, and I can find the back of that today, I guess.
Yeah, we'll talk about that mindset that you have, that you are going to try and score whenever you get that puck on that shorthanded attack.
I mean, when I see a lane to the net, I just kind of take it and just do my best to put the puck in the net.
Well, you must be able to see quite a bit, obviously, with your head up as well, to be able to pick corners, because you've been able to put it past the goalie quite a bit.
Yeah, that's some hours of shooting in the garage and just this experience of, I don't know, being in the shorthanded situations where I can find those lanes and get it to the net.
Congratulations on another big victory here at home, and have a Merry Christmas and good luck at the holiday tournament.
Thank you, you too.
All right, thanks. This has been Austin Westergaard with us. We'll take Memphis. I'll grab you last. Tate, don't forget to get
Tate's numbers over there.
He has 2 assists, I told him.
2 assists. 2 assists.
Tate, you got to kind of look over here and, talk a little bit, Tate, about how kind of physical the game was today.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty physical. There was a lot of penalties. I mean, some should have been penalties, some shouldn't have, but we kept playing, and second period was a little rough, but we figured it out in the third.
Special teams, once again, a huge thing for your team.
Yeah, we know we can score on the kill. Even though we're on the kill, we know we can get rushes and go and score, and that's what we did today.
2 assists also, which seems to be one of the things that you're constantly looking for in moving the puck. Just talk about that mindset as a player out there.
Yeah, our line tries to move the puck as much as possible, and getting it to Gabe and Austin, us moving around, just opens up scoring opportunities for us.
Well, congratulations on the big victory here once again, and Merry Christmas and good luck in the Cornerstone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too.
Thank you very much. Memphis Young going to join us here as well.
I'd shut that door if you can.
Shut the door if I can. They act like I don't know how to shut a door. Memphis, just talk to me. This is really the first time that we've had a chance to chat. Talk to me about how easy, I want to say actually how difficult it is for you to keep your focus out there when you only see 15 shots.
I mean, it's not really that difficult. I just try to keep a calm mind, try to keep everything out and just focus on the puck.
Seems like you've gotten much better on the rebound control over the last couple of times. Just talk about that mindset as well.
Yeah, me and my goalie coach have been working hard on that during practice over the past year and a half. So,
and it definitely paid off there. It looks like you were a little bit more aggressive as well, coming out, especially in that third period, to play the puck more. Where did that come from?
Also from working with the goalie coach, trying to expand my comfort zone, get out there a little more.
Seems like your defense did a nice job of helping protect as well. Talk about some of the conversations that you have with your defensemen during the play.
Really don't have much conversation with them. If I do, it'll be get far or get close. Don't really have much conversation, though.
Well, congratulations again on another victory here at home. Merry Christmas to you, and good luck at the Cornerstone.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I'll take Coach Colleen next. Thank you. Talk about that. Feeling much better in that period.
Yeah, I mean, we got a few penalties, but we brought the pressure back. It was a good team win. See, we had the third line out there giving us, 3, 4, 5 good 30-second shifts, give our top guys a breather, and then they're able to go out there and apply pressure like they did, and Memphis played great. That was, the second period wasn't so good with the penalties, but otherwise that was our best overall game and team win.
Talk about the physicalness of the play. I thought it was a really physical contest, especially on the Waunakee side.
Yeah, I mean, that's what teams are going to have to try to do to us, right? If you can't match our speed and our skill, you got to try to be physical. So they're just doing what they have to do to win the game. And I was actually glad on our guys started stepping up and being more physical than we have been.
Special teams, once again, though, 3 shorthanded goals and a power play goal of the 5 that were scored. You've got to be happy with what your special teams are doing.
Yeah, that second period for all the penalties that slowed down the game and kept them in it. We did a great job of killing off those penalties. So they're doing their job. We don't worry about getting the penalties as long as we do our job of killing them. It hurts us, but when we stay out of the box, I mean, you see the difference.
It's got to feel great to have another huge win against a Division I school, a much bigger school than Spring. So just talk a little bit about how you feel about your ability to compete.
Yeah, we played a Division I schedule last year. We're capable of playing with anybody at any time, so I mean, we're just doing what we're supposed to do.
Congratulations on another huge victory, Coach. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas and good luck at the Cornerstone.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
All right, take care. This has been Coach Kevin Colleen here on the post-game show. I'm going to kick it up to Caleb and Justin, and we'll be back after this here on Jeff's live stream.
Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS Well Drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Welcome back here on the post-game show. Going to give you final numbers here. Final saves for the game. 23 of 29 goes Theron Schmidl, and 14 of 15 goes Memphis Young. He settled into the game and made some very good saves towards the end. Your recapping goals. Austin Westergaard with a shorthanded goal. 3:24 into the game, 7:37 into the game. Tate Baker scored a goal to make it 2-0 after the first. 4:10 into the second period, a power play goal scored by number 18, Ethan Evans for the Waunakee Warriors, and assisted by number 5, Jake Olday, and number 20, Sullivan Skadden, who we did not see Jake Olday at all for the third period, so hopefully he is all right. At 11:15 into that third period, Brown scored an unassisted goal and a floater from the blue line that nobody saw. It got through the defense, got through his man, and it ended up going in. Then 1:05 into the period, a power play goal scored by Austin Westergaard on a one-timer on a great pass from Tate Baker and Armani Fisher. And then an unassisted goal, again scored by Gabe Brown. And then another unassisted shorthanded goal scored by Austin Westergaard. And that was it, the hat-trick goal for Westergaard, and it made it 6-1, and the Ledgers win 6-1. Caleb, final thoughts?
Overall, good team win, like Coach Colleen said, for Springs, and they're going to take this winning streak into break and look to do something in the tournament.
So great win for the Ledgers. Overall, 6-1 win. They got that big tournament coming up over break as well. Good luck to them in a tournament where you got some very good teams and teams that could find themselves in a meaningful games coming February and March. Ledgers win 6-1. Jeff's live stream's back in action. Probably, we got a pretty long break here, Caleb.
Yeah, I think there's going to be 2 games on the 30th or 31st. I think 30th. But yeah, check us out on Facebook and X and stay up to date with our latest schedule. Again, subscribe to the channel and make sure you don't miss any of the action.
So everybody have a Merry Christmas. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Jeff's live streams. Have a happy holidays. Have a safe holidays. And we'll be back in action soon on Jeff's live streams. Hopefully see you at a court or a rink real soon. This is Justin Schwartzmiller, Caleb Sauer, and Jeff Sauer signing off from the Fond du Lac Blue Line Ice Arena.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.